We're going to head on out to our RF crew. Rob is out checking the latest and greatest in WebEx territory. Oh, I'm back over here. Checking the latest and greatest in WebEx. So, Rob, do you have something cool for us out there?
I do, Steve. In fact, it's what's cool about this from a WebEx perspective is it's bringing together some very cool components, any one of which can add a ton of value to your experience. But together, this thing called cinematic meetings is really kind of changing what you can do with maybe gear you already have, but certainly with gear we'd love for you to take a part of. George Goody, you said is the right way to pronounce your first name, my apologies. So tell us a little bit about the components that you're demonstrating in here.
Yep, so this is the RoomKit EQX integrated room system, combined with side cameras and intelligent IP microphones to enable a cinematic cross-view experience that you can see behind us. So meaning that you can remove the distance between people in the room and joining a meeting remotely by providing always the best camera view of everyone in the room.
Yeah. Which I'm gonna steal a characterization you already gave me, just out of fairness, but the all too common situation that we find ourselves in corporate settings is that there's an unknown number of people, it's never a fixed number, that are gonna be using a room that could hold maybe anywhere from 5 to 10 people, something this kind of intimates. And the point is that people at the far end of that table are getting some kind of a weird experience that's not as respectful maybe for a key person talking just because they weren't seated next to the camera or something else. This is about using the software and the hardware, AI, in combination, all that technology to be able to say, how do we reframe, how do we bring them in closer? Am I correct?
Yes, this is correct.
Okay.
So the good thing about Cisco devices is that we use the microphones, the cameras, and the external compute to orchestrate the meeting, which means it always determines which is the best camera angle to use to capture one participant. So this is bringing this additional room context, capturing reactions, gestures when someone turns away from the main camera system to make sure that people on the far end get the same experience.
Yeah, so a couple things you told me earlier too, this notion that you're using the ultrasonic finding that's in there. None of us can hear this, my dog might be able to, but they're using that to know what devices they have in the room that they can use to enhance the experience. So there's a degree of automation in that, which I find quite nice. But then also in the microphones, from the ceiling mic and such, combined with the cameras, and you're saying the camera knows which direction to look at.
Yes, correct.
That's crazy.
So it's using the head detection from the cameras and also the audio triangulation from the IP microphones. Combining all of this intelligence, it always determines which camera can capture the best view of that person.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, I really like that. And the nice thing, it sounds like once you have this in and going, this is not something, because there's always that issue of someone comes into a room and they're like, how do I work this fancy equipment? This is still the join my meeting with a button, and now this stuff is going to happen on my behalf. Is that
exactly? It's a fully automated switching, so there is no need for camera controls, control systems deployed in the meeting room. This is all fully automated and dynamic switching.
So I'm going to take advantage of our second camera over here and just take in the fact that we may not need Steve and Kim lighting. You might still have a good job here, but these kind of things are happening in a more automated basis, even switching between multiple cameras. So we may not even need our director back at the studio. I'm just kidding completely. Absolutely love you and depend on you. But this is interesting. Anything else we need to know before we go?
Very important. So this experience is powered by the codec EQ right next to me.
I love all these HDMI in and out here, and you've got your network PoE connections.
PoE powered, HDMI ports. It provides rich connectivity to power setups like this in traditional and long conference rooms as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We're going to go back to the studio. You, Steve.
Thank you, Rob. I think you just talked yourself into a pit there, buddy. We are going to head back out to center stage, and the ways that we are empowering people and technology with Cisco's AI-powered collaboration. We've got Amit Barav and Adil Joyce who are going to be leading this next session. So we have to ask, what does it mean to get the customer experience, the employee experience right? It starts with simplification. If we look at our IT, our HR, our facilities, all the teams that drive those, they can be the true heroes of hybrid work if they are leveraging Cisco-powered workplaces and the WebEx suite. hardware, software working together, back to back, powered by Cisco's networking, security, and observability solutions. We're going to head out to center stage. We'll meet you right back here on the other side.